Hello, everybody. Episode 4 of our Hearthstone commentary for the Blank Showcast Network. I am Tim. I'm playing a free Hunter Unleash the Hounds specialized deck here. Last episode, if you watched, we played 3 games. We won the first 2, lost the third. Lost the third one to another Hunter. But it was a close game, so we're making progress. We started out at rank 17, have moved our way to 16, and hopefully this episode will be climbing into the 15 or 14 range. If you guys can see on the right-hand side there, I have listed my all of the cards that are in this deck. All of them I have gotten either through just basic leveling with the Hunter or through free arena runs that I've done with the gold that you get from daily quests and such. So yeah, haven't spent a dime on this, and I'm going to keep it that way. So if you're inclined to comment on the bottom, give me some tips. Maybe you've got better suggestions for cards that I can use and things like that. Comment below if you're on YouTube, if you're on our website, blankshowcast.com. Comment as well, and we can discuss, see which card is best suited for different situations and things like that. But remember, I am keeping it free, so I'm not going to pay money to bust open a bunch of card packs to try to get cards that I don't have. So if you're requesting a bunch of legendaries in the deck, I've got 3 legendaries. I have Hogger, I have King Crush, which is Hunter specific, you'll see it in the deck, and I have Malygos. Those are the 3, and I don't have enough to craft. So anyway, let's move on forward here without further ado. Let's get into a game. And hopefully we can come out with a win. We ended with a loss last time. It's kind of a bummer. Killed our win streak. But, you know, let's get some wins here. Let's string them together so we can climb quickly. I'm also enjoying a beverage right now. So, to your delight, I'm sure. There will be pauses in me and my constant talking. So enjoy that while you can. They will be quick breaks, but breaks nonetheless. So I'm getting rid of the Hyena here, even though it's a low mana card. I'd be able to play it early. Against warriors, they can be decent, but their only value really is to be buffed. So not much to buff it here. I've got the boar, but I want to get more value out of those, so hopefully I'll draw it later, and that's not bad. Okay. You know, let's start the pressure early, even though it's not much pressure. Come on, buddy. A lot of options here or something for 1 mana. Oh goodness, if you guys have seen the first couple episodes here, we've had some slower players, which when you get up to the higher ranks, you know, you're getting into single digits. I understand you can get, you know, a lot of different plays, a lot of time to think about things. Maybe I should do that more often, but when you're in lower ranks, normally it's pretty straightforward in what you should do per turn. And this guy doesn't have any more mana. So, yep, there you go. End that turn. Okay. Now, I'm going to attack the face with my minion here, because if I attack in, not only do I lose my boar, but I enrage this minion here, which gives him +3 attack. So it would turn a 2/3 minion into a 5/2 minion, and that's no good. There is a possibility that he, as a warrior, is going to use a card that does 1 damage to a minion and also gives it +2 attack. So he might turn this into a 7/2 minion right now, and that will be a little scary. Well, what did I tell you? So that's big damage, and ended up doing 1 damage to my boar, killing that off. But at least I know that we're not going to have to deal with any more minions being buffed like that. But this guy right here is going to be a thorn in our side and might actually end the game early. I've got 2 options here. I can either put out a taunt card here and hope for the best. Hope he's going to attack in and kill this because he doesn't have anything else. Or I can play my companion, and it's a 2 out of 3 chance that I'll have something good. I'll either get a 4/4 taunt, or I'll get a 4/2 with charge that I could kill this one here. There's also a chance that I'll get a 2/4 that that buffs any other minions that I play. So we're going to try this out. And not bad. So that's what we wanted. Hopefully he doesn't have anything that can clear this minion out, and he's going to have to attack in with the Berserker. Okay. Not bad. So he'll clear it there, which that's fine. We haven't taken as much damage as we could have. It could have gotten really bad really fast. Alright, it's still early days. Yep, there's one. He's going to clear it. And he's going to get value out of this gnome, which is kind of a shame. The gnome, if you remember from previous eps, does 2 damage to your face after you kill it. So he got 4 damage total out of that gnome, which is not terrible, but it's more than I would have liked. I would have liked to clear that out immediately, but nothing we could have done there.
Try this.
Okay. Now, he's attacking the face. That's okay, because now we can play high main and do a lot of damage here immediately. We could also... We could play a Cobra, kill that off, have 3 left over to do 5 damage to the face, but you know what? We're going to attack in here, attack in there, get rid of that shield. He can just buff that right back up, which is fine. But at least we've got a couple cards on the board that can do some damage. There's a possible play where he could eviscerate or whatever it's called, execute, kill one of my damaged minions. But it looks like we're gonna avoid that for now. Okay, good. I really, really could use some hounds right now, though. I'm telling you. Now I can clear the board here. I will clear the board here by taking the Cobra here and then knocking these two out, but still having my Rhino on the board, which is really nice because any other minions I draw, I'll be able to play them and they'll do damage immediately. So hopefully he hasn't got... Hey, look at that! We got an early concession out of that one, huh? So, nice quick game one. Pretty straightforward. Luckily, you know, we were able to deal with that Berserker nice and early. Kind of mitigated that damage. So we only took 7 for what could have really gotten out of hand early. GG, let's go to round 2.
Versus Rexa.
Another hunter. Didn't end well for us last time we played a hunter. So we're going to hope for a little better outcome this time. Oh, and we've got a really good starting hand. Now, the beauty of this is if they start to stack minions early, which a lot of times happens, then we're able to counter that by turn 4 with Buzzard and Hounds and draw a bunch of cards. And you want as many cards in your hand as possible so you can start gaining board control. So next turn, depending on what he plays, we'll probably get a Grizzly out there and be soaking up any damage that he's throwing on the board. Here comes an Animal Companion, I'm sure. Alright, Wolf Rider. So that means when we throw out this this Grizzly here, he's going to be soaking up that 3 damage, which is okay. I don't expect a kill command here to get this guy out of the way, but you never know. Okay, so we've got a hunter that's running secrets again. I'm guessing that this one is an explosive trap, which is normally the case with a hunter. Explosive trap's a good way to kind of keep board control, especially against another hunter, because most of the minions, most of the beasts that you're going to drop early have less than 2 health or 2 health. And those are all killed by explosive traps. So we will just attack the face and call it a turn here. There you go. So we actually want to get rid of this Buzzard as quickly as possible. Now hopefully the secret isn't Snipe, which does 4 damage to a minion that you play. So I mean, if I play the Boar, which wouldn't be a bad thing, it would get rid of the secret if it was. Hopefully it's not Freezing Trap. And there it is, Snipe. So that's not awful. You know, there's a chance that he'll be drawing 1 or 2 cards here. But, you know, since I have Hounds, I'll use one. to clear the board there. So I still have another one in my hand, and we're in good shape. Rhino or tiger here. Okay. Companion. Oh man, we're running a lot of secrets. Maybe it's another snipe. If that's the case, that's fine. 5 health here. Okay, not snipe. Explosive trap.
Job's done.
Ah, misdirect. Okay. 2 damage is not bad. So with misdirect, I think that was one of the best case scenarios that could have happened. You know, I'm glad I'm not attacking in with the tiger to my own face type of thing. So, couple things we can do. We can get the tiger on the board to clear high main and get those 2 hyenas out. Clear another one here. And then have unleash the hounds to clear the rest of the board. But I want to save hounds for the buzzard. So what we're going to do is we are going to play the tiger. We're going to arcane shot. Take one out. Take the other one out here. Okay. And we're good to go. Makes a pretty good turn there. We had to use a lot of cards, which isn't ideal. That's why
I hear you got a problem.
if you have minions that you know, they've got a death rattle where they summon more minions, or they just have a battle cry that when you summon a minion, it puts another one out there. Really good value cards. Always good ones to play. You know, for now, not much we can do. We're gonna take damage one way or another with the assassin here, which is kind of a shame, but not much we can do because after that turn we have 2 ways that we can deal with it, which is nice. So hopefully he's not just gonna punish us too bad right here by buffing the assassin. Okay. Playing that one there might be freezing trap. But I'm going to take that guy off the board. I am going to attack in here and see what happens. Explosive trap. There we go. So we keep it alive, which is good. We also fire in here. And we end our turn. So we're hurting a little bit. Hopefully not a lot of minions are coming out on the board here. But if they do, that's fine because we've got hounds to play. But they're not gonna help us out at all here. So I'm gonna draw anyway. Good. Okay. So if we stay alive next turn, we'll be able to play Crush and really do a lot of damage. So I'm expecting hounds. That's okay.
Thanks.
There it is. He'll probably come out with a wolf as well. There it is. And GG.
Well played.
So we had to take that risk. I mean, you know, we had to get minions on the board. At the same time, maybe if we had kept it to 3, we would have been okay. But, you know, I think either way, we would have been looking at a loss right there. So, bummer. Let's jump back in here. Game 3. This is game 3, right? I lost track. Yeah, I think we won game 1 against that warrior, and then game 2. Hunter, man, we're kind of struggling against fellow hunters here, which is not fun. And of course, we get another one. So we'll see what happens here.
I will hunt you
I'm gonna mulligan all of these cards. I'm gonna be shooting for early buzzard, early hounds again. There's hounds. Okay, not terrible. Crush is a little unfortunate because we're not going to be able to use it for 8 turns. Hello, sir. But here comes the boar. Early damage. We've got the coin too, so you know we could immediately get Cobra out on the board this next turn, and then be able to take care of any minions that he plays afterwards. Normally you just shoot the face here, but if he's got something good, maybe a combo boar and okay, alpha. So next minions he plays, he's going to be looking to buff those up. What do I want to do? Yeah, we're going to get Grizzly out here. Then attack the face. And we're good to go. Well, there goes our taunt. But that's fine. He's down to 1 damage. I will get a Cobra on the board. Now anything he plays minions wise, unless it has taunt, is going to be in danger of getting wiped by the Cobra.
I let the dogs out.
Okay. That's not bad at all. He'll get the 4 damage to my face, which would be the best play for him. There you go. Because had he attacked my Cobra, it would have killed his minion as well, and you know, it wouldn't have been as effective. Now, we're going to go early value on these hounds here. We're going to draw. Now that's really nice, because I am going to, I mean, it doesn't really matter which one's which. I'm going to be able to clear the board because I'll play Hunter's Mark. So I'm going to attack in here and then use a hound, clear the board that way. Unfortunately, we didn't have a hyena and enough mana we could play, because that's when you get the best value out of those cards. Alright, we're thinking about it here. So this guy, DjBigRuss, he's he was once a top 60 North America Hearthstone player, so that's a guy that you want to pay attention to. Alright. So what's our plan here? We're probably going to get our Rhino on the board. Now, it's scary because Leok will buff any minion. And I'll attack the face.
Job's done.
And call it a day. Awesome. And Kodo does us wrong. Oh, good gracious. Alright, so what do we do here? We could Hounds and then buff one of the Hounds and attack in. That would use all 6 mana here. It would give us Taunt, and we'd be able to take care of Leok. We could also play High Main early, where it would take both attacks here to take it down and get those hyenas on the board. So, couple options. There's a good possibility he could have Deadly Shot or something along those lines in his hand to take it out immediately and clear the board. So, you know, we're gonna Hounds first. We're gonna Hound Master. We're gonna clear Leok here. I think that's the best play right there. Oh no, that's no good right there. But the good thing is we'll be able to take care of the core Hound. I'm going to play a companion. Good, that's ideal. That's actually exactly what we wanted. Thank you. And we're also going to kill the Kodo here and attack the face. So that worked out really well for us that turn.
I'll never tell.
Okay, here comes another secret. Maybe doesn't have one. So we're gonna take that one out nice and early. We're gonna attack the face and end our turn, and now we're in pretty good shape. Possibility of multi-shots there. Okay, Hyena and Hounds. Or just Hyena? I don't know. Maybe it's double Hounds. We'll see what happens here. Okay. And there's your Hound. So that's not bad. That's a good move by him right there, but he needs to attack pretty quickly with these Hounds here. Okay. Alright. So what we can do, we can attack here. Either way, you know, we're dying right there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to King Crush. gonna do this here. That's fine. We lose a little bit of our power buff, but that's okay. There we go. Okay. So now it basically turns into a game of chance here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that guy off the board, play a couple minions, and fire to the face. So it's a game of top decking now. He's saving his card. Not a terrible play. It might be Hounds, and he's just waiting for me to get a bunch of minions on the board, but you know, I'm not going to play it too safe right now. My goal is to just get to the face as quick as possible. Just put a lot of pressure on.
Well played.
Well played.
Well played.
What do we have? 7, 8. Pow. There we go. GG. Good game there. You know what? We're going to squeeze a 4th game into this episode. We're going to try and make it a quick one here. Alright, Shaman. I don't think we've played a Shaman yet. I kind of like the Shaman matchup because a lot of their focus is on their totems, which have no attack power, but they count as a minion on the board. So that's real good for my Hounds.
I wonder.
The light protects me.
Okay. We are going to forego our turn there. Use the coin next one and probably throw a grizzly out there. Depending on what comes out this turn. I'm guessing totem.
I wonder.
Okay. So that's fine. We are going to, like I said, I think that grizzly's coming out now. So if he attacks him with the Squire here, it's going to take away the Divine Shield, which is good. Hopefully there's nothing board clearing that he's got. Alright. Not a bad thing for us right now. So here come our Hounds. Actually, we'll save him for turn 4. Because then we'd be able to couple it with Hyena and really buff this thing up. So we will play... Could take out 1. You know, I could take out 2 of these here. And throw... You know what? I'll leave him on the board for now.
Well played.
So if he's got to attack in, I've still got minions on the board.
Thanks.
And here come the hounds. Ah, there it is. There goes 1. There goes 2. Which was the best play, I think, for him. Because not only did it clear my board, it also took one of the minions away from his side. So it's 1 less hound that I can buff this hyena with. But we will do it anyway. No, I'm just hoping that he doesn't have a silence spell that would just undo all of that work.
Well played. Thanks.
And I'm expecting to put a well played out there because there's probably a silence spell. And there's Hex. Perfect.
Well played.
Oh, 1 frog. Awesome. Alright. Well, now we move forward. We're still in decent shape right now. Alright, so how are we going to play this one? You know, we're going to 1, 2, and 3. We're going to attack this way. 1. We're going to attack this way. 2. We will attack this way. 3. We will attack this way, 4. And we're looking okay. Ah, there it is. Lightning storm. Nice. Well, not great for us. Shoot the face. Okay, so I definitely want to take this guy out. This one is going to give him cards every single turn. So one of the things, when you get low on cards, the last thing you want is for your opponent to be drawing 2 to every one of your cards. So we have to take that out immediately. Oh man, things not looking good for us here. A lot of damage on the board, and we don't have many ways to deal with it. So, kill command is good. It'll take away 4 damage here because of the fact that it was buffing 2 damage for each one of those. Shoot the face, be taking at least 6 damage this next turn. I mean, the scary thing about shamans is they have spells that can boost attack power really fast and to all of their minions. So there's a good possibility that I could be taking lethal damage this turn.
I wonder.
Man, oh man, alright. So he's got lethal damage next turn. Oh man, that buzzard isn't going to help much, but I have to throw it out there and buff it up that way, because I have to soak up some of this damage that's coming. And there it is. GG. Well, that's a bummer. So unfortunately it didn't really work out for us with the hounds. But like I said, I mean, shamans are usually really heavily minion focused, and then they'll buff those minions' attack power really fast, which is not a terrible thing for running Unleash the Hounds, because if the more minions on the board, the more hounds you get. So anyway, unfortunately we lost that one. Thank you for watching episode 4 of our Hearthstone commentary on the Blank Showcast Network. I'm Tim. If you haven't already, go check out our website. It is blankshowcast.com. We've also have an old website that's up and running that we have all of our old archived podcasts and new ones alike. blankshowcast.podbean.com. Check it out if you're into kind of miscellaneous podcast that has a tiny focus on gaming. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next ep.